Hi, beautiful souls. This is Kanisha with Peace, Love, and Faith. And today's video is going to be a follow-up of yesterday's video that I posted on detaching from your twin flame. I wanted to just bring some clarity to some things that I had said because I had some comments and some people concerned. And so I just wanted to come here and just clear some things up. That video was particularly for people who are finding themselves obsessed about their twin flame, obsessed about when and how and where it's all going to unfold and happen. And that was just really a video to remind you that you are one with your twin flame, that you are already in harmonious union with your true twin flame. You are just healing the belief that you are separate from them. You're letting go of all of the illusions of separation and coming back to your natural state of harmonious union with them. So if for some reason that triggered you, hey, there's your golden nugget. That is the place that you need to be working on and healing within yourself using the mirror exercise. And your twin flame is not a reason for you to judge yourself. Looking to them and seeing that they're mirroring something to you is not the opportunity to judge yourself. It is the opportunity to love yourself. So if you're finding it hard to really put your focus on yourself and redirect your attention to you, then that video was for you. So that's okay. I am here to help guide you and support you as much as possible. And I also really wanted to touch on in this video just certain things that you can be doing to really redirect your focus. I want you to ask yourself, what were you doing prior to this person coming into your life? Were you doing your own thing, living your best life, and you attracted them to you? Or were you coming out of another relationship and trying to go into the next relationship, so you hadn't really healed and you're really actually bringing all of your baggage and all of the things that you went through in your previous relationship right into that next one? So you're going to experience the same relationship because you didn't heal. What were you doing? You want to get clear there. And this will help you understand just your attachment style, or just where you are currently within attaching to things outside of yourself. I do find that I still sometimes attach to the outside, and I have to really remind myself to pull back. I can feel it within myself, being very aware of my body. I can feel when I'm exerting energy out, and I will start to feel a little drained. And so I'll have to bring it back and really honor my energy in that space. And when I come to that realization, I'm like, oh, I'm attaching to something, or I want something. That right there is what's pushing on your twin flame, or causing them to repel and go the other way, is because they can feel your energy. Energy is so real. Energy is really the communication that's happening when communication isn't actually happening in the physical. And so, being with my twin flame, I have realized that when I am thinking so much about him, he feels it, because he has shown to me that we are telepathically communicating to each other. When I think something and then he says it out loud, or when I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, like I'll be like, I'm hungry in my mind, and then he'll be like, do you want to get food? Like, and so when I came to this realization of how instant this telepathic communication was, the it was just like, I really need to be aware of my thoughts when I am thinking about him all day every day, because he senses it. Even if he doesn't realize it, he's sensing it. And it blows my mind. Another instance was, I just kept hearing spilt tea, and I couldn't figure out if someone was going to be spilling the tea. Here in the United States, that means spilling the drama, spilling the gossip type thing. And so I'm just driving, and all I keep hearing is spill the tea. And I was just like, okay, what is going on here? I choose to not have drama in my life. I choose to have absolute peace in my life. And then, not even like 20 minutes later, my twin flame was like, hey, I can't meet until 5. I need to go home and wash my pants. I spilled tea on them. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, this now makes sense. I can't even like put them all into telling you how many times we have done this with each other, where I'm thinking something, he says it, or vice versa, and we're both just like, and so it's very important that you are aware of your thoughts and what you are projecting and what you are putting out there. So let's talk about projection. Projection is when you believe that something is happening within you and you project it out there. So for instance, jealousy. Let's go with jealousy, since a lot of people who are dealing with obsession is also dealing with jealousy, because they're not talking to their twin flame, or their twin flame is talking to someone else, so they're in a third party situation. I don't know what the circumstances, but circumstances don't matter. I say that compassionately because I know that sometimes we'll be going through circumstances and it feels like it does matter, everything is happening right now. Totally get it. However, you are in control of your reality. You can shift whatever is happening in your reality, so no circumstance can stick if you don't give it the energy and you really choose to heal it at the core. So projecting, it could look like you are feeling like your twin flame is giving attention to someone else. Oh, I have a perfect example. Me and my twin flame went to a wedding, and I've worked very, very hard to work through jealousy. I used to be a very jealous person, not no more, because jealousy or envy is saying that someone has something that I do not have. And guess what? I get to have everything that I want. So there's no need for me to be jealous. But he kept commenting on the bride. And the bride is a very fit woman, like probably the best shape I've ever seen her. I've known her since I was a kid. And she looked absolutely stunning. Oh my God, so good. And he probably commented like 2 or 3 times, like, her dress looks amazing, she looks so good. And it was just kind of the energy that was behind it that was like, ooh, if I wasn't confident in myself and I wasn't secure in myself, this would have totally triggered the hell out of me. And then I would have been projecting on him and being like mad and angry, when really it's not him that I'm mad and angry at, it's me that I'm upset with within myself, probably judging my own body, not feeling secure in what I'm wearing, not feeling good enough or pretty, whatever it is. But I'm about to project my anger and my upset onto this man, when all he's doing is genuinely giving a genuine compliment. And so it's easy for us to project onto our twin flame because they are mirroring something to us that is triggering us. And in that case, he was showing me like, how strong are your boundaries, and did you really heal in this place? And I passed it with flying colors. So all that mattered was that I was able to recognize within myself, like, oh, I don't get emotionally triggered here, or I don't feel not good enough. I actually agree with what he's saying because he's absolutely right, and I'm secure within myself. And I do notice that we can both admire someone's beauty without it being like a sexual thing. So I had to recognize that I could have easily projected onto him if I wasn't healing within myself and confident within myself and aware of what I feel within myself. But recognizing too that he has his own patterns, he has his own beliefs, he has, well, you and your twin flame have the same core patterns and beliefs. Like, he has his own things that he's working through mentally. And so the divine feminine, the divine masculine will work on the same core blocks, but it will manifest and show up a little differently. And so I know that he has his own insecurities about his body and all of these things based off the things that he says sometimes. And then I'll feel into it. I'm like, oh yeah, I feel that insecurity myself too. So it's really important that instead of putting your focus and your energy on them, really take in what they're saying to you, redirect that energy back to you. Or if they're not saying anything and their actions are showing you something, ask yourself, how do you feel about their actions? So say they're not talking to you or acting like they don't care. How do you feel about that? I feel unimportant. I feel unwanted. I feel not seen. I feel rejected. Those are the places that you want to go within and heal it using the mirror exercise. Ask yourself, what do I need in this moment to feel loved right now? I need to know that I'm wanted. I need to feel loved. I need to feel important. I need to feel like I'm a priority. Okay, do you get it from that person, or do you get it from within? And if you feel like you can't get it from within, go to God. God is your source. God is everything that you need here. And when you really truly go to God for what you need, you will, one, be filled up instantly. You're not looking or having to wait for something outside of you to give that to you. But two, God will move through your twin flame. God is in your twin flame. Your twin flame is a physical manifestation of your relationship with God. This is why you can't go choose and pick your twin flame. Believe me, I was not happy when I first found out who my true twin flame was. I was like, really, God? Are you sure? Like, do you not remember back in high school when this man was really, really mean? He was just mirroring to me where I was in my life at that time. Makes complete sense. But once I really started healing and I was really on my healing journey, God brought us back together. We reconnected through our relationship with God. And we really helped each other heal through some ridiculous crap. And we came closer together as we both naturally healed. And as we went towards God and really chose our relationship with God, God would create spaces and opportunities for us to come together and to celebrate and glorify God's love. And that's really where you meet your twin flame, is in love, is in the essence of God's love and the essence of your love, and really choosing harmony in that space. You can only meet your twin flame in true peace. And this is why we call it harmonious union. So if you find yourself, again, being really obsessed, feeling really attached, all of your energy and your focus is on them, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't get no work done, that is what you need. And I say this lately because I have been there. I've been there. And it's not one of my fondest moments of myself, and it's not one of my proudest times either. However, my job with learning the process and learning what I would have maybe done a little differently is to come here and to share with you so that you don't get yourself stuck in those cycles and then 2-3 years later wondering where your twin flame is because you're still hanging out in the same energy waiting. If you're waiting for your twin flame, you will be waiting forever because they are you. And so if you're waiting, they're going to mirror to you waiting. So don't do that, okay? And the other thing that I noticed too is when I put all my focus and energy onto my twin flame, guess where all of his focus and energy is? On him. Literally on what he's doing, on what he wants. It's almost like he's selfish, but he's not. He's mirroring to me that all of my energy and focus is on him. Once I really truly direct my energy back to me and back on my relationship with God and back on my life purpose, and I'm in my flow and I'm doing my thing and I'm not even thinking about him, that's usually the time when I hear from him because I'm now in a balanced place. I'm in my feminine energy. I'm sitting back. I'm flowing. I'm relaxing. I'm just being. I'm doing what feels good to me. Like today is my day off and I'm here doing videos because that felt good to me. I'm probably going to go watch a movie and hang out and go get some of my favorite snacks and food and just be. And I don't need anybody or anything outside of me to feel good. I can choose that right now. And when you truly choose that right now, you're going to attract everything that's in alignment with that vibration, including your twin flame. And so really focus on, how can I make my life feel so good? How can I make my life be the life that I truly desire? You are a limitless spiritual being. You are one with your creator, which means you get to create and co-create anything you desire in your reality with your creator. Why not create a really juicy, loving space for your union? I love that about myself, is that I have a apartment that I absolutely love that could really have my union here if I wanted to. It probably isn't big enough, but it's a good start. Like, it's a good foundation. It's really a place that I love spending time. And so it's actually a really safe place for my union to come and hang out and just be. So really start focusing on creating the life that you want to share with your twin flame. You don't gotta wait for them. Believe me, when you start going and doing the things that you truly want to do in your life, your twin flame is going to, one, be magnetized to you because you are living in purpose, but two, it's going to naturally fit because they are you. And so your lives complement each other. And sometimes you will be guided to do things in your life because it is meant to complement your twin flame and what they are doing. And so as you do that, it's going to be so powerful because you're bringing your power together and their power together, and you're going to be that power couple, two whole people coming together, celebrating love, celebrating life, being your authentic divine selves. Like, please don't be in the same place that you are today in 6 months and hoping that your twin flame is going to see you correctly, because they can't. If you're not seeing yourself correctly, they can't see you correctly. If you don't see yourself as divine, worthy, and whole, they can't see you that way either. You're one subconscious mind. You literally share the same thoughts. So if your thoughts are not healthy, if they're not that they have to be all the time, guys, I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm just asking you, what is your dominant core thoughts? What are your dominant core feelings? And if they aren't relatively love and peace and happiness, you got some work to do, all right? It's not going to be fun having your twin flame coming into your space if you're not feeling good, because they're going to mirror that back to you. So really, truly focus on doing your inner work. Mastering the mirror exercise is probably going to be your number one tool that you will learn and figure out is actually going to be the one thing that heals separation consciousness, because it takes you right to the core. On top of doing the mirror exercise, which is my number one tool, I like to do breath work. I like to take time going out into nature and walking. I do a lot of journaling and really just being with myself. I talk out loud to myself all the time, so that's very helpful for me. I don't know about you guys. I talk to God all the time. And I also am in Twin Flame Ascension School, which I will link the link below if you desire that, because it has been so supportive for me. But really, it's focusing on creating the life that I truly desire, getting really clear on my habits, getting really clear on my schedule and what that looks like. Because when your twin flame comes into your life, if you don't know how to truly prioritize yourself and keep that flow going even when they're in your life, and then you go back to your old pattern of putting all your time and attention and focus on them, you're gonna go right back into separation, y'all. Like, and I know separation isn't real, but because you're seeing yourself as separate from them, that is what you're going to manifest into your reality. So really get into the flow of having your daily life revolve around God and yourself, and that naturally attracts your twin flame because they are one with you. There is no separation. So if you put you as a number one priority, your twin flame will put you as a top priority. Their top priority should be God, then them, then you. And for you, it should be God and you, then them. Okay? Never any other way around, because then you're unbalanced. You're now putting your energy onto something else that's outside of you instead of putting your energy on you and attracting things to you. All right. I hope this was helpful. If you need some extra support or one-on-one support, definitely check out my Calendly link below. I do provide Twin Flame Ascension coaching. I also do provide readings. I will just give you a disclaimer. My readings, I'm not going to go in and tell you that your twin flame is crying over you or whatever it is. I will share with you what your blocks are. I will help you move through the blocks and heal them using the mirror exercise. I will only help you come into union. I'm not going to be spewing no separation, or that he needs to do this before you guys come together, or she needs to do that before this works out. You are one. Only one of you needs to heal. So if you're doing the inner work and you're healing, best believe you're coming together with your true twin flame, because you are one at the core and only one needs to heal. So much love to you guys, and definitely like and subscribe, share with whoever you think needs to hear this, and leave comments below if you have a video that you would like to, or if you have a topic that you would like for me to do a video on. But other than that, have a beautiful day, and peace, love, and faith. Bye, guys.